Welcome back. I'm Marco Lamano. Actor and comedian Rob Schneider, who you may remember from Home Alone 2, which many of you are going to watch within the next month, is stopping by the Suncoast and is performing at McCurdy's Comedy Club in downtown Sarasota. He has one show left that's not sold out. I caught up with him in Longboat Key, chatted, and we talked about the show and how you can watch that last show before all the tickets go.
Good to be here. Beautiful Sarasota.
Is it worth every penny?
Oh, it's gorgeous here. I mean, we kind of got unlucky with the weather today, but according to you, it's going to be better tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'll hold you to that. My kids will hold you to that. They had a great day yesterday. Yeah, I do. I know where you are. I know what green screen you stand in front of. Is it still green or is it blue?
It's green. I think it was blue back in the 80s and 90s, and then it transitioned.
I always liked the way the guys did that and knew exactly where it was. You have a monitor, or you're cheating?
Yes, I'm still cheating with the side monitors and the front camera.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you've had to have worked with green screens, I gotta assume.
Yeah, not too much, believe it or not. I don't like green screen, you know. They have these things that they do with the LED screens now where it's like, and the computers where they just make a set for you. I don't like that. I don't know. I'm old school. I need to be touching, seeing stuff, you know.
You need to know what you're reacting to.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can pretend stuff, but it's nice to have the actual things there. I just don't know how fun it is for actors who are working in virtual sets, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of slightly off to that. It's kind of why the prequels were kind of weird to me for Star Wars, because like everything was green screened.
Was it all? I didn't even know that.
So much of it was. So much of it was them in front of the green screen.
I thought so much of the Star Wars prequels were just not good. That was what was distracting. They could have just shown the green screen, it would have been better.
I gotta say though, I think the timing is pretty cool because I watch Home Alone 1 every now and again, but I hadn't watched 2.
Can you imagine like Home Alone 1 never gets played at Christmas, but Home Alone 2 does?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Usually the sequel's never as good. This time the sequel was, for all intents and purposes, better. And it's a Christmas movie, and there's not a lot of Christmas movies. I feel kind of weird because like if Jimmy Stewart was alive today, you're like, oh yeah, what do you mean? It's a Wonderful Life, it's a better movie, and this one, Home Alone, so it's a sequel. It's not even the first one. Why is it replaced in my movie? It's become the Christmas movie. I can't believe it. It doesn't deserve it. It doesn't. Not that it's not a good, fun movie, but it's just like It's a Wonderful Life is the greatest Christmas movie ever.
How was it working with Tim Curry?
I mean, I just saw Tim pretty recently. He's doing better. He had a stroke, and but he is doing better, and still a hilarious guy. And I told him when I saw him, I said, I've been stealing from you ever since that movie, all your moves. And he looked over at me and said, I've been stealing yours. You know, the nicest guy. And what I noticed about Tim was, and thank you for asking about him, because at that point I was still a very young actor. And I remember because I was asked to do a movie, and I was on Saturday Night Live at the time, and Tim Burton asked me to be in a movie, and I made the mistake of asking, you know, the bosses at SNL, at NBC if I could do it, and they said, no, you can't. So this time, I said, I'm not asking, I'm just gonna do it. Because I said, you guys shooting, when they asked me, Chris Columbus asked me if if you could do the movie, I said, yeah, I could do it. I said, you guys shoot during the day? Because Saturday Night Live's at night. So I would shoot the movie during the day, and then I'd go over to SNL at night, and I just didn't sleep for a couple of weeks. And it was great, and I worked with Tim Curry, and the difference was at that time when I was an actor, I thought, well, you just try something one way, you figure it out the perfect way to do a scene, and then you do that. And then I saw Tim Curry not do that. He would do 7 different ways. Each way was very good and interesting, and then he would just walk away and not care. Let the director, which one he likes, he'll use. So that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I don't mind. He didn't have an emotional attachment to his acting, which is, I mean, it didn't seem like to his acting choice. He just like did a bunch of flair with different things, which was beautiful.
Let's talk about your show coming on Sunday, because it looked like you're sold out, but you added an additional show at McCurdy's.
Yeah, I'll stick around Monday too, because why not? Beautiful here. If people want to come, I'll add a show Monday, if they want to. Well, people, stand-up comedy is the last place where you can really hear, in my opinion, real ideas. It's almost like a safe zone, And I tell the audience, like, hey, nobody's videotaping. You can laugh at that. I felt like last night, some of the stuff, they were a little, a little tight about, because they're like, but at the same time relieved. Like, oh, thank God somebody's saying that, because it's a very, politically correct time, and America has gone back to the 1950s, where it's very conservative, and as far as what you can say, people are afraid to say things. It seems like that. I wasn't around in the 50s, but that's my impression of it. But like in a comedy club, you really have a good idea of free speech, and to hear something that's shocking, that you may not agree with, and that is maybe offensive, hopefully offensive a little bit, and shake people up, because that's what the best comedy does. It gets you off your kilter and makes you question your belief system. Thank you for risking your life. You could have got hit by lightning today.
It would be very embarrassing for me if I did that, considering I tell people to go in.
Well, good.
Hey, Rob, just real quick, wanted to let you know that all shows are sold out except for the Late Show on Sunday. I'm opening for Rob, by the way. It's funny. I'm his assistant on a TV show. People think I'm his actual assistant in real life sometimes.
No way.
Yeah. Do you need more coffee?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you. Appreciate it.